Hello everyone, my name is Shamma Al-Hosani from Zayed University and I'm here with my colleague Ahlam Al-Hosani to present our research that is titled The Effect of Leader-Member Exchange, Work-Life Balance and Job Security on Employee Turnover and Tension During COVID-19. In the past year, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the world in just few months. Economies went under devastation, businesses went under financial distress, and people's priorities, life and work have been affected. With the change of people's priorities and work, organizations have been facing high voluntary turnover, leading to additional financial losses. Our research focuses on the effect of leader-member exchange, work-life balance, and job security on employee turnover and tension. So what's turnover and tension? Turnover and tension is defined as employees' willingness to voluntarily change their job or organization. There are few determinants of turnover and tension, but we'll be focusing on three main variables: leader-member exchange, work-life balance, and job security. A survey has been conducted upon 102 working employees in the United Arab Emirates in order to figure out the relations between those variables. Understanding and managing turnover and tension is crucial to organizations, as it has negative consequences in terms of organizations' performance and actual turnover. In terms of actual turnover, with the COVID-19 pandemic, companies have been under financial pressure and they have also been facing high actual voluntary turnover, leading to additional financial losses. Studies actually argue that turnover and tension is the immediate antecedent of actual turnover. In other words, the higher the turnover and tension among employees, the higher the actual turnover rates will be in an organization. In terms of organizations' performance, employee turnover and tension has detrimental effects on organizational performance. The higher the turnover and tension among employees, the lower the performance within the organization. By doing this research, we aim that the results will help organizations identify the causes of turnover and tension and understand how leader-member exchange, work-life balance, and job security can impact employees' turnover and tension, and therefore impact the company's performance. We will be examining the relationship between leader-member exchange and employee turnover and tension, the relationship between work-life balance and employee turnover and tension, and lastly, the relationship between job security and employee turnover and tension.
Based on our literature review, turnover and tension has been defined as employees' willingness to voluntarily change their jobs or organization. And high turnover rates can negatively impact the quality, stability, and consistency of goods and services. All of these things can lead to customer dissatisfaction, which in turn is going to leave the employees to quit their jobs. Basically, there are three determinants of turnover and tension: job satisfaction, which is employees' feelings toward the work; job stress, which is employees' inability of coping due to unmanageable pressure; and organizational culture, which is rooted values and beliefs and assumptions that are held by organization members. Second, LMX. LMX refers to the leader-member exchange theory, and this theory describes the level of engagement between leaders and their subordinates. Basically, there are two types of a group based on the interaction level. There is the in-group, which is a high-quality interaction, and there is the out-group, which is a low-quality interaction between subordinates and their leaders. Based on previous research, there have been found a negative relationship between LMX and employee turnover, which means that the more closer the employees are to their leaders, the less likely they are going to quit their jobs. Third, work-life balance. Work-life balance is defined as the flexible balance between employees' working life and their personal life. And basically, there are three effects of imbalanced work life. First, the family conflicts. And this can occur due to the technological developments like cell phones and emails, which can provide an opportunity for organizations to let their employees to work even at home. Second, poor performance. Poor performance can let the employee be dissatisfied of their work and thus they tend to escape from the work. Third, psychological disorders. This can include depression and stress as well. Based on previous research, it has been found that there is a positive relationship between the lack of work-life balance and employee turnover, which means that When the life of the employees isn't balanced, it's more likely that they're going to quit their jobs. 4. Job security. Job security is defined as the assurance or certainty of the employees regarding holding their current jobs. And basically, there are 3 effects of unstable jobs. There's the physical health issues, as high blood pressure and stress. Second, the poor performance. Third, the employee's dissatisfaction. It has been found that there is a negative relationship between job security and employees' turnover. So the more the employees feel that they are secure in their jobs, the less likely they are going to quit their jobs. Hypothesis and research questions. The first question is, what is the relationship between leader-member exchange and the employees' turnover and tension during COVID-19? The second, what is the relationship between work-life balance and employees' turnover and tension? The third question is, what is the relationship between job security and employees' turnover and tension?
Based on our hypothesis, we assume that there is a negative relationship between LMX and employee turnover and tension, a positive relationship between lack of work-life balance and employees' turnover and tension, and finally a negative relationship between job security and turnover and tension.
Methodology. When it comes to the way of conducting our research, we have distributed 102 questionnaires over individuals working in UAE during COVID-19, including 4 scales: employees turnover and tension, leader-member exchange, work-life balance, and job security scale. Also, SPSS software has been used in order to collect data.
The reliability of the scales were checked using the Chromebox Alpha, and the results indicate an acceptable reliability as seen in the table. In terms of correlation, results show that turnover and tension is negatively related to leader-member exchange and job security, and turnover and tension is positively related to lack of work-life balance. After analyzing data based on responses from 102 employees in the United Arab Emirates, results indicate that leader-member exchange is negatively related to employee turnover and tension, which supports hypothesis 1. We also found out that work-life balance is positively related to employee turnover and tension, which supports hypothesis 2. Lastly, job security was not significantly related to employee turnover and tension, so hypothesis 3 is rejected. Overall, results show that both leader-member exchange and work-life balance are strong determinants of employee turnover and tension during COVID-19. We also examined the moderating roles of being female and having children on the relationship between work-life balance and employee turnover and tension. We found out that the relationship between work-life balance and employee turnover and tension is strong among women. Finally, having children did not affect the relationship between work-life balance and employee turnover and tension. After analyzing the results, we will be looking at each variable separately. First, the leader-member exchange. Results indicate that leader-member exchange is negatively related to employee turnover and tension during COVID-19. This shows the importance of leadership support and high-quality interaction with the leader during times of crisis and uncertainty like the pandemic right now. Our results did not indicate that the relationship between leader-member exchange and employee turnover and tension is stronger among employees who are working from home. This indicates that high-quality leader-member exchange reduces employee turnover and tension during COVID-19 for both employees working in their offices and employees working from home. In terms of work-life balance, results reveal that work-life balance is positively related to employee turnover and tension. This relationship was found to be stronger among women. Women who do not have work-life balance are more likely to have turnover and tension. Research has indicated that women are more likely to temporarily leave their job or reduce their working hours during crisis. And having children did not result in a strong relationship between work-life balance and turnover and tension. More research is needed to fully investigate the role of having children on the relationship between work-life balance and turnover and tension. Finally, in terms of job security, results indicate that job security is not related to turnover and tension. This result might be attributed to the fact that during the pandemic, the more pressing concerns are social support and balancing life and work duties. So overall, this research has important implications for organizations and managers. Managers should work on having high-quality leader-member exchange with all of their employees to help them during times of crisis. And organizations need to consider that women are more likely to be under pressure of life duties during the pandemic and therefore may give them less duties or shorter working hours to reduce their turnover intention.
Conclusion. The aim of this research was to examine the correlation between turnover intention, LMX, work-life balance, and job security. Our results have found that there is a negative relationship between LMX and turnover intention. This means that the closer the employee feels toward their leader, the less likely they are going to quit their jobs. Another result was that there is a positive relationship between lack of work-life balance and turnover intention. This means that the more the life of the employees is imbalanced, the more likely they are going to quit their jobs. This research is an important implication for managers and organizations, especially in sensitive situations like COVID-19.